Today, we will talk about a topic that is the core reason behind most relationship failures. Most communications are trailed off. Most arguments that have someone storming off. Today, we talk about self-awareness. This video will truly surprise you, and I promise you will have some useful takeaways by the end of this. An article in Forbes stated that almost 95% of people think they are self-aware, but only 10 to 15% truly are. My dear friend once had a manager. The kind of bosses you hate. The kind of managers you truly wish you did not have. This manager had this weird habit of sleeping in meetings. One day, my friend and his manager went to attend this really important meeting with their vendors. It was a make or a break kind of a meeting. As they reached the meeting room, as usual, the manager shared all the presentation on my friend and asked him to present. This was a last minute thing, but a regular phenomenon. My friend was half prepared with this scenario. Now, as he started presenting, everyone was intently looking at the presentation. And suddenly, he noticed his own manager dozing off. He could not believe it. He was actually dozing like those people on the train you sit next to. Appalling. My friend got so furious and was fuming. But what could he possibly do? It was his boss. It created a really embarrassing situation because now everyone noticed that he was sleeping. So my friend took matters into his own hand and dropped the duster and pretended like it was an accident. The thud woke up the manager and he pretended like he has been listening all along. My friend then noticed that this happened a couple of times more on different occasions. The boss would sleep in the meeting. But how do you take this to the management? After all, it puts someone else's job at stake. So everyone in that office ignored this. No one openly spoke about this. Came the review day. The manager goes on to point out many flaws that my friend should improve on. Some of those were truly critical and helpful tips. However, the manager goes on to say that my friend lacks attention in meetings and he should be more vigilant about his attentiveness in meetings. My friend's heart was in his mouth. Did he just say that? He was shocked beyond belief. He couldn't say a word because he was shocked in disbelief as to how can someone be so blind about what they do. That meeting did not go down well for the manager. My friend ended up letting a lot of cats out of the box in that review. But have you ever felt this? You are speaking to a friend, a parent, or one of your colleagues, and they are just completely blind to traits about themselves that everyone else can see. Have you met selfish people who just don't realize the harm they are causing? Or have you met someone really brilliant minds who truly have no value for the talent of nature and always disregard it? Well, this, my friends, is exactly what we call the lack of self-awareness. Fun fact, did you know that how we perceive ourselves and how we act are contradictory? Your beliefs are based on experiences. Sometimes childhood hurts or traumas. You couldn't think objectively then. Are you still holding on to those beliefs? So what is self-awareness, you wonder? Keep wondering till we demystify it in our next video. Till then, you tried your way, now try mine.